Hey guys, and welcome back to Journeying Through Time. Today we're going to be building the Glover House, and we're going to be talking about the Scottish samurai and how he helped catapult Japan into the industrial era. The Scottish samurai, also known as Thomas Blake Glover, was born in 1838 in northeast Scotland. The house we're building today is the place of his final residence outside Nagasaki Harbor in Japan, which, fun fact, is less than a mile outside the radius of the bomb that went off there during World War II, which I just thought was really cool to hear. So anyways, at the age of 18, Thomas joined an international trading company, Jardine Matheson, where he first learned his trade, and that pretty much got him itching to see the entire world. He transferred to China quickly after and headed up the entire company's division there within 2 years of working for the company. So then he went on to spend about 2 years roughly in China until his business took him to Japan as he followed the tea trading business. So, quick side note though, Thomas had an older brother who had entered into the trading business with him originally, but instead of going to Asia, it took him to the United States, where he decided to join the pioneers and eventually headed out west, settling in Montana and starting a cattle ranch. And P.S., this is important for later. The tea trading industry wasn't quite cutting it for old Thomas, and he did a bit of a 180 and went into trading arms and ammunitions for the Japanese rebels forces trying to overthrow their current government. So, which is a bit of a change if you ask me. Anyways, going on though, first he brought the first steam railway locomotive called the Iron Duke to Japan in 1865. And anyways, so going back to the rebels though, as Thomas Glover helped the rebels in toppling government during the Boshin War, I believe it's called, he was thrust into the Meiji government through his relationships, which led him to being responsible for commissioning one of the first warships for the Imperial Japanese Navy, later commissioning 2 more ships for the Navy. But wait, there's more. Order now, and he also learned that he developed the first coal mine in Japan. Oh boy! Anyways, but after this, things started to go a little bit south, and he went bankrupt in 1870, just 5 years after he brought the first steam locomotive to Japan. He stayed in Japan to manage the coal mine that he had built there as well. Now, going back to the warships, the company that he pretty much funded to commission those ships is now Mitsubishi. Yep. The same one you're thinking about right now, which is now a worldwide company. Anyway, somehow this guy managed to go bankrupt while just doing all these amazing things. Going on from that, though, he established the Japanese brewing company, now known as Kirin Brewing Company, the same brewing company that we see in pretty much every Oriental establishment or general bar, restaurant, whatever. It's that same beer company that's still around. There's no concrete evidence of this, but there's a lot of ties that suggest his life actually inspired the Madame Butterfly play, and which became insanely famous as it went along. But yeah, this guy did a crap ton of stuff. And now catapulting way into the future, in 2015, the Glover Whiskeys, like the beverage, was launched with 2 different types of whiskeys were made to celebrate the life of Thomas Blake Glover and to honor the long-standing relationship he developed between Scotland and Japan. Alright, so now going back to his brother and why that stuff was so important. He's my great-great-great-grandfather, which means the Scottish samurai is actually my great-great-great-uncle. I think that's pretty cool. But anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below if you have any suggestions for future builds or structures I can look into that you guys are curious about. I'm having a ton of fun making these, and I'm learning a crap ton as I go. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button down below, and I will see you all in the next episode.